Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my little videos. And in today's video, I'd like to invite you to join me for a cup of boba and talk about the book of Boba Fett. Before I start this video, I want to give big thanks to my top tier patrons: Bearheart, Derek Balling, Eduardo, Marin DeMarchi, and The Texorcist. Thank you guys very much. I couldn't do this without you. I'm not gonna go very deep on this. I'm just gonna say that it probably says quite a lot that my absolute favorite episode was the one where there was no Boba Fett, which was episode 5, and it was basically episode 1 of season 3 of The Mandalorian. Then episode 6 was pretty much episode 2 of season 3 of Mandalorian. And I enjoyed that a little less. And I guess, of course, you know what I'm talking about. By the way, spoilers from here on out. We see Luke Skywalker again, CG, or rather deepfake. And I must say, they have improved the deepfake immensely. It looks way, way better than the deepfake they did at the end of Mandalorian Season 2. But it still has a long way to go. I mean, you can totally see that why they hired the Shamoog guy, who does like some amazing deepfakes on YouTube. But a deepfake is still a deepfake so far. I mean, the technology is clearly evolving to a point where give it a few more years and it's gonna be indistinguishable. But right now, while the actual look of the character was pretty much perfect in most shots, the acting and the expression just doesn't work yet. When the character is static and not really doing anything, he looks like Mark Hamill traveled through time from 1983, and it's pretty amazing. But as soon as he starts talking or emoting in some way, the illusion is broken, which I think is why they kept the emotions to a minimum. But then that becomes a problem in itself, because while what we see on screen looks like the character we know, and sounds like the character we know, because by the way, they used sort of a deep fake technology synthesizing his voice as well. It's not really the character because he's kind of lifeless. Looks like a puppet or something. So yeah, I think there's still ways to go with that. I will leave out the whole moral debate about de-aging actors or even bringing actors back from the dead. But in terms of the technology, it felt off to me. I think the limitations of the technology also dictated the limitations of the story here. So I wasn't too thrilled with the story either. I actually wasn't even too thrilled with the gist of the story, where Luke continues this stupid tradition of old Republic Jedis being like emotionless, no attachment and all that stuff. I kind of hoped that would end with Luke. I never liked that in the prequels. Of course, we get to see Baby Yoda again, Grogu, if you will, and that was delightful. That's always delightful. And I really enjoyed the bits with Din Djarin in them. What I didn't enjoy so much was the whole Boba Fett thing, really. And I'm not gonna go beat by beat, but my main gripe with this is that the scale of the story seems kind of too small for what they are basing it on. You see, the way I always understood it, at least, Jabba's organization was supposed to be this vast criminal empire. So if Boba Fett is taking over Jabba's empire, why does he have like 2 Gamorrean guards and that's it? And then he has to like hire people from outside. Isn't he supposed to have like a whole army at his disposal. So I think it should feel like The Godfather in scale, and it just doesn't. It looks like some small band of criminals rather than a big criminal empire. So yeah, I was a little disappointed with that. Unlike many others, I didn't at all mind the biker gang. They were kind of fun, I thought, and sort of the 50s aesthetic of the bikes was, I felt, was kind of an homage to American graffiti. So yeah, I was fine with that. It certainly didn't hurt that I found the main biker gang girl very attractive. I also enjoyed the overt Western vibe of the show, including the main theme song, because Star Wars has always sort of been this Western in space. So taking that to another level, I thought was pretty cool. I mentioned this before, but I actually wrote my dissertation about the cultural impact and importance of Star Wars on American culture, and I dedicated an entire chapter to the Western influences. I enjoyed the episode with the backstory of how Boba got together with Fennec. I actually liked that they showed the special edition Sarlacc coming out of the hole, because in this way both the original and the special edition version can be considered canon within the canon of this show. So I thought that was pretty clever. What I didn't think was very clever was, like, why the hell did Boba Fett think that his armor was inside the Sarlacc when he was wearing it when he got out? Like, that didn't make any sense at all. But overall, I thought that was a fun episode. I actually really like the character of Fennec. I actually wouldn't mind seeing her get her own show. I did enjoy the finale. It was some pretty fun Star Wars action in there, so that was pretty cool. And I liked the Rancor. You know, seeing a Rancor in action like that was pretty awesome, I must admit. Like, a lot of this show, I guess, is like heavily dependent on nostalgia, but it kind of works most of the time. So yeah, overall kind of an enjoyable show. Not great. I mean, I'm not ecstatic about it. I didn't like the first 2 episodes very much, but it kind of picked up from there. It was a bit uneven overall, but yeah, not a bad show. Okay, that's it for today. If you want to support this channel, you can do so by becoming a patron or donating directly to my PayPal. Links in the description below. Thank you guys very much for all the help. Thanks for watching, and may the Schwartz be with you.